Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to my live stream. How are we doing? Thank you for joining. Come in. Let's discuss the recent saga on the social media. Who is actually to be blamed? Is it the school? Is it the child? Or the parents of the child? So come in, let's discuss. Thank you for coming. When you come in, don't forget to thumbs up and share us out. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Coming, I'm trying to arrange things. Thank you for joining me. Who is in the building? Who is in the building? Coming. How we doing? I don't even know. There's a camera. Hi, guys. How we doing? Coming. Let's discuss. Coming. This is my cap. That looks like palm wine tapas cap. How we all doing? Welcome to my live stream. Who is in the building? Keep coming. How we doing? How we doing? Keep coming. So every day now in Nigeria, so many things are really happening. Like when I saw this particular video, I said I was not going to even make any video about it, like all this saga, like because I'm already tired of all this bad news. Like every now and then you hear different things. Like we are still talking about the man that burnt his wife with the brother. Then Osinachi's own happened. And then from Osinachi's own, this one again now happened. And it's not even long that we finished talking about Sylvester. It's not even like they are finished talking about it, but in Nigeria or even in this world, if anything happens, before you know it, when they are still talking, when they are still discussing on that particular thing, before you know it, another one will happen. And they will just abandon the one they were talking about, and they will now start talking about the current issue, just like the whole thing that was happening, everything that had been happening. A lot of people, we are saying so many things and concerning this Osinachi's own, and then before you know it became Rita Dominic's traditional marriage, and that one became the talk of the town, like the whole internet. So that is how like people or internet operate. Before you know it, the matter go just die cool. Like this Sylvester's matter, it has not really been long ago. And now nobody's even talking about Sylvester. Nobody even knows that whether he's been buried or he has not been buried. Like nobody talks about it again. That is how like Nigeria or even the world, I should just say the world or the internet, that's how they just operate. Who is in the building? Thank you for joining me. So that is how they actually operate. Before you know it, they will just forget about the issue and they'll face the trending thing again. So come in. Let's talk about this Chrisland school saga and everything. Who is actually to be blamed? The mother, the child. It's not even like only the mother. Is it the parent? Because a child does not belongs to only one. There's not only one person that give birth to a child, and there's still not one person that trains the child. But I know that most often, children are always with their mother, or I think they spend most of their time with their mother, or most often. So, and the society has it like people look upon mothers for their children. When a child behave well, they always like, okay, the mother train her well and all that. But I feel that parenting is still a two-way thing. It takes two to make a child. So it should take two to train a child. That is the mother and the father. Okay. So wherever you are, come in, share us out, and thumbs up for the live stream. Thumbs up, come in, let's talk, let's talk. So just like I was saying, who is in the building? If you come in, thumbs up and share us out. Like I was just saying, like in Nigeria, before you know it, it's not even only Nigeria, the internet, before you know it, one thing, before you know it, one saga will just come. Before you know it, that one will die off, another one will come, and they'll keep on forgetting the old ones. The things will keep on getting cool. Like I don't even know in this life, before Kai, I don't even know what to say in this topic, because if you hear one story that you think that is bad, before you know it, another one you go hear the one way bad pass. Like things that are getting from worse to worse to worse every day. Sometimes I used to like, how will people sit down and manufacture all this thing, all this crime? Like, how do they used to sit down and plan it or think about it? It baffles me. Guys, come in. Do I have anybody building? If you are here, say something. If you are here, say something so that I would know. Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something if you are here. If you hear, say something so that we can continue talking. Say something, please, so that I can continue talking. I am here with you. Say something. So we are talking about the Chrisland something saga. Hi, Ruth. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. How are you doing? Like I scheduled this live stream before I announced Oyoyo's this announced let me come and support her. Then before we now come and talk about it and share our own opinion and our own, because this issue, it concerns everybody, in as much as you are a mother or you are a potential mother or aspiring mother. Even if you are not a potential parent or mother, we all have siblings, we all have nieces and nephews, so that is why it concerns everybody. And as I was saying, I said that like in Nigeria, before you know it's not even only Nigeria, the whole place. When one issue happens like this, before you know it, it will die off. We are still talking about what's his name? What's the name of this guy? The Omoniri, Sylvester. We are still talking about Sylvester. Hey. I'm having special guest today. Special guest today. Thank you, Ruth, for coming around. Stella's voice, thank you so much for coming. How we all doing? Hope your day went well. For me here, it's already evening. It's already night, so I don't know where you are. Hope your day is going well or went well. Thank you all for coming. So let's just talk about it because, like I said, it concerns everybody. I know that we in our own small YouTube community, those ones are on top might not hear us, but then we can educate each other, we can learn from each other, and one or two persons can pick one or two things. Like Oyoyo rightly put so many points there in her videos. Like any parent should watch that Oyoyo's video because there are lots to learn. Thank you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up for me and also share us out so that we can have more people in the building. Okay, I will think I will drop the link in case if anybody wants to join me so that we can talk about it. Like so many, the angle Oyoyo came today, like I never even went through that angle, but I know that this particular thing, it has to do with parenting. Because at the long run, everybody was feeling pity for that woman. But by the time they went to dig out the whole thing about her daughter, so many people now became like they no feel pity again for the woman. Thank you so much. Hey, Princess, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Let me try to drop the link in case anybody wants to join me. So we are talking about the Chrisland school saga. What do you have to say about it? Because this particular thing really concerns everyone. Yes, so many helpful tips. Yes, especially those people that already have children. I know parenting can be very difficult. Can be very difficult. And children of these days that they call computer age children, they are becoming very, very smart. Like very, very smart. A child will know what the parents did not even know. A child knows many things in the phone, enter like everywhere. They can enter anywhere. And I think, just like Oyoyo said, it's high time that people begin to parent intentionally. Like everything you say to your child should be intentional. Everything you do to your child should be intentional, calculative, both back and front. How will this particular thing affect my child? And I like the way Oyoyo started that her video. She said that those days is not the same way we started. Like those days when we are growing, is not the same like now. So every parent should tighten their their belts. Every parent should tighten their belt because huh, after watching that video, number one, you can see that girl, they say 10 years old, she's even looking more mature than 10 years. And then I didn't visit her channel, but the screenshot I saw, you can see the she was painting, showing that she is already advanced. And when some people watch her video, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that video. I've not seen it. So when people watched it, the video, they now stop feeling pity for the woman because before then, a lot of people were even pitying the woman. She came out to say that it was a gang something upon her daughter. And then the school, I know the way the school conceal it and we're hiding it from the mother, very, very bad. Like it's very, very bad. So parents should these days should be very, 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 very like they should just buckle their beds in their where their children are. Like when we are growing up, just like Oyoyo said, when we are growing up, like for me, I did I didn't braid my hair until I was in SS3. Excuse me, I'm having a call. Let me stop it. Sorry, guys, I'm here. Let me just end this call. I'm having a call with this phone. Call, where are you? I don't know if you guys can even hear the call. Hey, hope I've not logged out. Sorry, guys, I'm still here. Don't even know what I pressed. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I am back. Ah, I was trying to get to who was calling me and I couldn't see the person. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I was having call. Is okay, let me take some comments before I even proceed. Very accurate. Yes, very accurate. Okay, I think you are agreeing to what I said. Like parenting these days is not the same thing with before. So parents should just buckle up. The smartest of a child these days, I think parents have to really sit up. Exactly, seriously. Seriously, you know, at when I finish uni, my niece and my nephews, they'll be asking me some question that even me that I finished university that I don't even like. I just join me. Let's talk about it. Okay, we are back. We are back. I'm coming, trying to. Okay. Yeah. So if you like if a mother said the way she was trained, that is how she's going to train her children these days, or a parent, is going to be very, very difficult because times have changed. Times have changed. A lot of children are very, very smart these days. Like they call them computer age children. That's actually what they are. Sometimes you don't even know what they know when it comes to all these gadgets and all that. I could remember when we are growing that you now ask a mother, you now ask somebody, how is a child born? They'll now say, I vomited. How did you? They'll now say, I vomited. I'll tell you, like in Igbo, nwa agboro agbo, like that, they vomit children. I could remember when we are small that they'll be telling you that they vomit children. And you will still believe it, hook, line, and sinker. You just take it like, children are being vomited. Go and tell that into a 5 years child. She go just laugh you and see is a lie. They go just tell you pop and play and see is a lie and all that. So parents need to really be very, very smart these days. Just like like Oyoyo, every parent should just watch that Oyoyo this thing. I know that it's very difficult to control other things, but then when you do your best and the child turns out the way she is, you now know that you have done. But then if you do your best and with God, I believe that child will turn out to be good. And you know all these rich man children, like I don't know, they used to pamper them. When they beat them, they don't even beat their children or control them, which is very, very bad. Which is very, very bad. And another thing that even made keep me wondering is, okay, when they were in that room, I know almost everybody already know the story, so there's no point in telling the story again, unless if there's anybody here that doesn't know, then we can recap. So what am I saying? So I said, like, another thing that baffled me is I didn't watch the video, but according to what people that watch it said, like they were guys in that room and none of them actually saw it disgusting, you know, how somebody will be doing something and one or two persons will not be like, this thing is bad, you people should stop. Like, I don't know if there's any of those guys that even did it, that even like tried to stop them, you know. Ha, this one are really expensive play, expensive joke. Like, I don't know. Guys, feel free to jump on the link and let's talk about it. What is your own take? Who is to be blamed? Where do you think that things went wrong in all the whole saga things? What went wrong in your own side? So come in, let's discuss, let's talk about it because this thing actually concerns everybody. We that we are still growing, we that we are still looking forward to parenting, let us also learn. That's why I said it concerns everybody. People that are married, people that are still looking forward to parenting, people that are already having small children. All these things concerns us. So, like I was saying, when we are growing up, I could remember so many things we could not do. Like for me, I wasn't braiding my hair, I was barbing my hair because my auntie, I was staying with my auntie when I was in secondary school. She said that girls, when they start braiding their hair, boys will start looking at them, start looking at them and admiring them. And before you know it, they will now, the girl will be start doing shakara. And before you know it, shakara go enter the girl head. That was how I was bobbing my head from secondary school, like from the day one till SS3. I started making my hair before YX so that I could braid it for graduation. But most people will even agree. They will tell you, and you go and see how a child is making style. Like these days now, they don't get small children again. So everybody is actually pointing hand on the parents of the girl that they are to be blamed because their child has already been exposed, which is actually which might be true. I wouldn't even say it's true because if you see the content that girl creates, her there was one I saw, even the sound she was making in that one of her contents, say this girl don't go far. She's not even looking like a 10 years old child. So, guys, what is your own point of view? Where do you think that things went wrong and who is to be blamed in the whole thing? So let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Have you given us thumbs up? Thumbs up for us and share us out if you have not. Coming, coming, coming. I think I should. Coming, coming, guys. Coming, coming, guys. Coming, coming. Then one of the things like I never did when I was growing up, I never used GSM like phone until I graduated from secondary school. That was when I used my first phone. But these days, you go see small children of a child of months, 6 months, they have already bought the child a phone where they are using it to play Tom and Jerry and all these cartoons for them. So, but that one is not bad to get a phone for a child, but then it should be monitored because if you see this girl, you can actually, if you follow the story, you really know that this girl, her social media life influenced her a lot, and I think the kind of friend she was keeping also, the kind of friends. But another thing that kept me wondering is how did she manage to move from the 10th floor to the second floor for the whole things to happen without any of the teacher seeing her? Like that is what I kept wondering. That is what I kept thinking. How did she do it? Like they said the girls were at the fourth floor, at the 10th floor, and the boys were at the second floor. And then that the teachers were on guard. Then how did it happen? That is what I kept asking myself. Stellar Voice, thank you so much. Princess Beyond Passion, thank you so much. Hey, Favor TV, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing? Monica, thank you. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, guys, for coming. So we are talking about the Chrisland saga, Chrisland school saga of a girl. And the way the people are even saying that the mother of the girl did not present the issue well, that if she know that Adibi, she did not come out to make that her first video where she was crying out that they took her child by force and that they gave the girl some this thing to drink. that this matter wouldn't have been escalated like this. But bad as it be, the deed has been done. The only thing that one thing that kept happening is that whenever it happens, people that will learn their lesson will learn. If it is that this one will not be the last crime that will happen in a school, because so many things are really happening in a school. But me, I feel that even the school they have their own blame to take, because so many things they really torture that girl somehow, emotionally they really did so many things that are really bad to that girl. Thank you, everyone. When the thing happened and they saw the video, they never told the mother. They were trying to conceal it because of their prestige of their school. They want to maintain the dignity of their school. And instead of opening up to the mother, they went and gave the girl a suspension letter, which is very, very bad. Anyway, maybe they have checked it. I don't even know the reason why they issued the girl suspension letter. I don't know. Is it that they were trying to protect their school and all that? But the mother of the girl was trying to say that it's a rape. So if it's a rape, how would something that happened from the school, and the parents entrusted their child and they paid a lot of money, and then the thing happened under their care, and they still went ahead to give the girl a suspension letter. So many things are not really right. They went wrong. Mr. Rock is in the building. Mr. Rock, where have you been? Good evening, host. Thumbs up. Don't forget about those people. That is their cup of tea. It's their cup of tea, but it's our cup of content now. So we have to talk about it. We can't forget them. If it is not the apple, we will not go see content now. So it's their cup of tea. So it's our cup of content. Stellar Voice, I have not really watched any of the videos, so I don't really know much about it. Yes, even me, I've not watched the video, but from the people that watched it and what they are saying, the write-ups and the analysis, that is what I'm talking about, because they are actually saying that this now they are trying to say that anybody that shares the video, that is a crime because they are minor. There's a crime to have the video in your phone. There is a crime to share the video because both children are minor. Easy math tutor, how are you doing? I think you were on live. I saw your live when I was about. I think we were discussing it today too, because I saw your this thing when I was trying to come up. Princess beyond passion. Is okay, so wetin happen? Is this thing that we are talking about Chrisland school? Very correct. Please let's reserve. These days children wise pass. So let me drop the link again. Should anybody want to join the discussion? Okay. Easy math teacher. That's what we are saying. That these days children are becoming smarter. They are becoming smart because they are computer age. They call them computer age children. So parents need to be smarter these days. There's a video that Oyoyo just finished making now. She just premiered that video. Like, that video says it all. Every parent need to watch that video. Every parent need to watch that video. And like, there are so many things that I know this technology has really caused. So many people say it has caused more harm than good, which we are seeing it is really evident. I'm hearing saga, but I have no idea what's actually the saga. Okay, if you are here, I will explain it. If you are still here, I will explain it. Let me welcome my guest. Okay, Easy Maths teacher is here. Okay, you are welcome. He didn't connect, so Easy Maths teacher, try again. He didn't connect. Sorry. I'm on. Okay, try again. I tried to connect you, but it's disconnected. Okay, Princess Beyond Passion, I'm here. I've watched that video. Great tips. Yes, really did justice to it. Okay. We have Easy Maths Teacher. Easy Maths Teacher, thank you so much for joining me. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, my dear. Unique Lady P. Nice to meet you. Where
Nice
I
to
am
meet
is
you
very
here.
so
I think from Cost Rep Corner
not
also.
spread. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yes, yes.
So this is the
Nice to
trending.
have you. Thank you for coming in.
Wow. So this is the trending topic, oh my dear. We have to talk about it because these are our
Exactly.
children.
That's what mm.
Mm. They are our children. See, there are many
So,
angles to
sorry,
this
just
thing.
hang on a bit. Hang on a bit. Let me just summarize it for Princess Beyond Passion before she leaves, because
Okay.
she said she is not aware of what is happening. Okay, Princess, if you are here, is this school Chrisland School in VGC, maybe Victoria Island, I don't know, but it's one of those schools. I think their school fees is almost like 2M when I checked it online, like 2M and per annum. So they went for a competition in Dubai. So there's this girl, the parents, they also went, the girl also went, she's 10 years old. I don't even know her name. So the parents also, they said they paid heavily for them to go for that competition. And when they reached Dubai there, according to what I've not seen the video, but according to what I've read, sorry. So the school lodged the girls at 10th floor and lodged the boys at the second floor. Now, when they came back from this thing, I think in February or January, the mother said the school called them and asked them, Princess Beyond Passion, are you still here? Let me know that you are here so that because I have a guest, let me not keep her. Are you still here? Please say something. Say something. So when they returned, it's not writing. When they returned, the mother said they called her and told her she should caution her child that when they went to Dubai, that the child, they found a video that she was kissing somebody, she was kissing another boy. Then that she should just caution the child and also check her phone and also not tell her husband because it's a small case. So that was how the mother looked at it, cautioned the child because they called it a kiss. It was just a kiss, and she cautioned the child, and she never told her husband. So fast forward to that the whole thing was happening. They never told the mother what actually transpired. That was when they started sharing the video. That one of the parents in the school now called. Oh, sorry. Please, I would like to have you back again. I'm so sorry. Maybe I was taking so long. Math teacher, please come back. Come back, please. I would like to hear your own view, please. Thank you. So, Princess. So when they now came back, they were now having meeting upon meeting upon meeting. Okay, let me have Princess Beyond Passion. Hang on. I will finish it later. Okay, easy math teacher.
Yes. Good evening once again. So this issue actually also spoke about it, but on a different angle. I was everybody's
Okay.
blaming the little girl. No matter how what we saw, she's still a girl and a minor. That's the truth. That's what we should look at. Everybody's throwing
Mm,
stones. In fact, it's similar to the issue of the woman caught in adultery. The difference is that this woman caught in
mm,
adultery in the time of Jesus was a matured woman. Now, this young girl was caught in
mm,
in fornication or whatever you may call it. Now,
mm.
This woman that was caught in adultery, did she commit the adultery alone? No, she
Mm-mm.
wasn't. She did not commit it
Yeah.
alone. Now they are arguing that the mother came and accused them of rape. That is why the video came out. Whatever the mother said, the mother was angry because the mother saw something that she did not expect. Because it's very possible for a child to hide his identity. This one we are blaming the mother, blaming the mother. Do you know a child can hide their identity under your nose? Under your
Mm.
nose. You understand? We're all children. There were times we sneak out to parties. Our parents never knew we went to parties. Are you aware? Our parents never knew we went to parties. Our parents
Yeah.
never knew
Yeah, there
we
were
used to
so
waste.
many things that a lot of
Many
people did.
things can be
Mm.
hidden. So when we were all throwing stones on the mother and on the girl, see, you can train your child to be the best, and your child can decide to be the worst. Your child can decide to be the worst. Your child can be influenced. Situation and circumstances can cause your child to be the worst. So my problem is the school. My problem is with that school. That school should have done their due diligence. Immediately it happened. The problem is not the crime. The problem is how do you handle the crime that makes it escalate. Now, this girl did something. The
Mm.
right thing is to call the mother and father and inform them of what exactly happened as fast as possible. This would have made that video not to go viral because investigation would have gone in and that video would have been retrieved from whoever videoed that incident. I'm a teacher. I teach. I teach in a very big public school, big school. And we've had incidences like this. What we do is we go into investigation and then we carry the look for the phones and delete these videos. You cannot just how did that video leave that person's phone and it's all over the world. Do you know the damage that has been done to that child and those children psychologically? Even the boys that we're not talking about are also psychologically damaged. They all have to go through therapy. That's the truth. So these are the issues that nobody is talking about and nobody is looking into. All we are looking at is the girl, the style the girl was doing, the this. Some people even say she enjoyed it. You and I, we are women. There are adult men here. You know that when you do the wrong thing or you commit sin, you can never enjoy it. In fact, immediately you reach your house, you start having feelings of regret immediately. So there's nothing like, some people can commit suicide because of this thing. There is a damage being done on these children because they are underage. So we should work on rehabilitating them, going through therapy, going through counseling. That child looks like a child that has been molested because a child does not become rotten overnight. These are the issues nobody is talking about and nobody is looking into. And then there will always be a repeat of it happening again because we are not looking at the issue, what is causing it and how to solve it. We are only throwing stones. She's a bad girl. She knows. What is that? That's not, to me, that's not the right way that we
Mass
as.
teacher, let me come this way. Let me chip in
Okay,
something.
okay,
You know why a lot of people are pointing hands on the mother? It's because of the activities the child is engaged on social media. You understand? Did you see her likey? People shared her likey page, and you see the kind of content she creates. She
yes,
creates a content of an university child, a girl, maybe a girl that is already in university. She doesn't
okay,
create a content of a 10 years old. So that is why people are pointing hands.
okay,
It's
okay,
not
okay,
like,
okay.
I know
Can
so
I
many
ask you a
people, they were,
question? Can I ask you a question?
mm,
How did she know about
go
this
ahead.
thing? How did she learn about these things? Are you aware? It is obvious that she has been molested. A child does not wake up overnight and
Yeah,
become.
yeah.
Then it's possible there is one
The
house
first
has
day,
help. There's possible there is one house help or one
yeah,
driver or one relative that is teaching her these
yeah.
things and coaching
Yeah,
her.
the first
Nobody
day,
knows, and the story will come out.
this
The
saga
story
came
will come
out.
out.
of course, the first day the saga came out, there was something Toto Dike wrote, even before they discover her likey page. Toto Dike wrote on her wall, she said that when she watched that video, that it is not this girl's first time, you understand? And either is his second time, that they should dig deep. This child have been, somebody done the totori her somewhere, you understand? So this thing you
Very true.
said, a lot of people that watch the video
Mm,
are also saying it, that this
yes.
thing, the experts and the way she was doing it, like
Mm.
is like a pro. That means somebody has been teaching
Somebody
her
is
or somebody
feeding
has
on
been molesting
her.
her,
Somebody is
so to
preying
say.
on her. Are you aware that
Because
most
I,
people
I
that are
know
into
sometimes
prostitution?
maybe we watch some things online, even we, like me now that I'm adult, that
Mm.
now that I'm married, there are some things I want to, because I want to serve it right to Oga, we want to learn some things, you understand? I I know when you finish learning it, to come and practicalize it will be difficult, you understand?
Wahala.
Mm-hmm.
Is
So
it easy?
it,
Don't go and break your waist, oh, or sprain your ankle.
Shebi
Oh
na say make we dey spice it up.
my god! When they say that thing, I laugh. So is it the wife's responsibility to spice up this thing? What concerns us? Let the husband come and spice up. We should go and look for wherever it is and spice up. It's not our responsibility, please. That aside, I'm digressing. You understand? So, but what I'm trying to say is that this child, see, let's look at it. What if it's your child? Everybody say, God forbid, God forbid. What if it's our own child? Will we be here? Will we be pointing fingers? Will we be happy? You understand? So I took it like when it happened that night, I didn't sleep. Oh. I woke up with shock, like I had a nightmare. Seriously, I was like, the thought was like, oh God, what's going to happen to her tomorrow? Her video is all over the world. That was the first thought that came to my head. Immediately I woke up and I had to pray. I had to pray for her. She's not my child, but I had to pray for her because some people will commit suicide. Some mothers will see it and commit suicide. But it's not something that you should commit suicide about. There is a solution. You can solve it. Somebody has exploited this child. That is why she's going haywire. That's why she's doing all this rubbish that she's doing. Someone needs to call her and investigate who is exploiting this child in that house. This story is beyond this thing, no. It's beyond what we are seeing here. And they know, so they will hide it. They will hide it because somebody might be exploiting her openly. Somebody might be exploiting her in the school there. And the problem has come out. That's why they are all hiding.
But
Who they
don't you
hide.
think the kind of content and the kind of video she makes and
She's being
of you
exposed.
on social media?
Yes, she's exposed to those videos, one. Number two, the person exploiting her might be exposing her to those videos. Number three, she may have met
because
somebody
be-
on
because
social
for her to
media.
start creating content on all
Yes,
this
yes.
romantic this thing, that means.
Somebody, a predator on social media may have exploited her and and introduced her into those videos because I heard that there are some sites that they pay them for those things. You understand? So there are many issues there in this thing. Many issues. Oh, somebody is on set. Yes. Hi.
Hello, host. Hello, everyone. Unique. I saw
Hey, hi.
your chat on my premiere. We were having our usual Thursday thing, but I said I will still stop by. Hi, Easy Matt Tutor.
Thank
Hi,
you so much for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you.
just see my
Is
face
it
again.
my network?
No, you're good.
Thank you.
Good to see both of you. I just finished a section, still the same story. Okay, and host, I'm sorry. What's your own title before I go and speak out of choice?
I said the saga. Who is to be blamed? Where the things went wrong? Then who is to be blamed? That's what we are talking about. Thank you so much for joining me.
Okay, I just finished doing that, and I believe you saw my video too, host. The video I just premiered. As a mother, my daughter is the
Yes,
same
yes,
age.
I've really been talking about that video. I say that your video is a must watch for every parent,
Every
potential
parent,
parent,
honestly.
aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
I'll go and
See,
check the channel out. Going to
please
check.
do. Please do. Thank you, ma'am. That girl on the internet is the same age with my daughter. A lot of people are saying she's too big for that. No, she's the same age. Some of them developed that quick. When I look at that video, I wept because I'm seeing my child in that girl. I cried. I didn't want to carry the story, but what I did was to point out the legal impact and where the parent failed in my first video. I made a first video about this before making the video on what parents should do with their kids' smartphone. So when I looked at that video, I saw a girl that had a horrible parenting. When I mean horrible parenting, the mother of that girl failed her a million times. Because one thing is to buy a gadget and give to your child, but be rest assured that a smartphone is like a time bomb, is waiting to explode. But how do you control that? How do you make sure you monitor what your child is doing on the smartphone? Some people will say because we are overseas, that's why all these things are available to us. No, most of those things are still available in Nigeria, for example. DSTV has restriction for things children should watch and things adults should watch. How many homes set their DSTV to that extent? None. And then
Exactly. None uses it.
that's what I'm saying. They will now go and do Big Brother Nigeria. They will go to bed at 9 and leave their children without any restriction on their DSTV. They'll be watching Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother Africa. So I believe everything still boils down to the parent. The school have their own liability in this particular case, which I already outlined in my previous video by giving the legal aspect of it, where they failed and what constitutes what the woman was claiming. The woman made a horrible mistake of making that video in the first place and claiming the child was RAPE. No, the child wasn't. Because both of them, the people
As if
involved
she
in
did
that,
not watch the tape
I don't
before making
know.
that comment.
I don't know if
Me,
she
I've
watched it.
not watched it, but from what people are saying, I didn't watch that video.
I did
But from
though.
what people are saying, that if she had watched it, and she wouldn't have made that such a distance.
See,
And another thing, also, if when she was making that video, you see she wasn't even composed, as if
somebody
somebody
was
was
telling
telling
her
her
what
what
to
to
do.
say, and I
Yeah,
think they misguided her.
I think so too. And the story I heard yesterday from somebody that had been following this on social media, they said that the man, the husband, at some point was saying, "I haven't seen my child in 9 years." So does that mean that the woman is raising the child as a single?
Wow.
So I
That's
now
a
asked the
new
person.
information
Hmm.
coming out.
Yeah, I asked the lady telling me that. I said, where did you get the information from? Is it Punch News? Because if it's not Punch News, I don't believe anything I read online. She said it wasn't Punch News, that it was somebody that said in an interview that they held. I've tried to search that interview. I still can't find it online. So I don't want to take that to be the final statement until I read it myself. So that when I talk about what the father is saying, I'll be able to know how to talk about it. So as far as I'm concerned, every of those things are still allegedly, you understand, at this point. But what we have that we are speaking on is based on what Ubi Franklin said, based on what the girl's mother said, and also the video online. See, Unique, I watched that video. When I finished watching that video, I wept. My daughter came back from school and now started like having another discussion with my daughter. I said, what did I tell you about your friends at school? What did I tell you about things people talk about? What? I started having a total discussion. I say, you know what? You have to be very careful what you do in school so that somebody will not go mistakenly share your video online and then it becomes a problem to you. I try to like educate my child of what happened to a 10-year-old, which I believe they said is 11, that the girl and her will be in the same age bracket. What happened to her? I didn't want to go, specifically saying this was the act she did, you understand? Because it will like put some kind of inquisition into the girl's mind. But I said that the girl did a horrible thing and somebody went and shared it online and then it became a problem. Okay, Mark Tutor is saying, sorry, I have to leave. It's all right. So I'm still going to say my peace of mind. I blame the girl's mother for poor parenting. One thing is to buy a smartphone for your child. Another thing is to get smarter than your child. If you know you're not smart on how to handle smartphone, please do not buy it for your child. It's simple. It's a device. It's a dangerous one. It's a time bomb waiting to explode. Waiting to explode. The mother, I'm not gonna say well anything much, but from the way I see her, I'm not sure she's a very smart woman. She might be street smart by making a lot of money as a businesswoman and all of that. But when it comes to technology smart, I'm not sure she is that savvy. And because you're not savvy, you have to make sure if you buy phone for your child, make sure you set the phone according to the child's age appropriate. This one is applicable to anywhere in the world. So far, you're doing Google. The moment you buy a child and you're using Google email to set up an account, that Google email should be the child's email and it should be the child's age, even if you're going to monitor the email, but let it be the child's age. So that the likes of YouTube and other things will not be suggested to that child. The highest the child will see will be YouTube for kids. At least you know you secure one part. Another thing I would advise parents to do, go and download social media platforms, because that's the only way you can watch what you can know what your child is doing. They won't tell you everything, especially when they start getting to age 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just know that's the child of the time of independence for them. They start forming their own little groups. They start minding their own business. They start taking care of things, but you can still monitor those things. Have a good talking relationship with your child. If you have a good talking relationship, if the child misses a step, they will run back to you and say, Mommy, I'm sorry I did this. Please, can you forgive me? Because they know what is wrong and what is right. They know all these things. When you teach them right, they will know, okay, no matter what the situation is, talk to me. I don't want to hear anything from your teachers. I want to hear it from you. The day I will get a call from your teacher, just know that day it will be a day that will make an impact in your life for the rest of your life. So don't let me hear things from your teacher. Tell me the situation first. So when the teacher is calling, I will know how to answer it. But if you don't tell me and I get to hear from your teacher, that's where the problem comes. Be your child's best
That is
friend.
right.
Be your child's best friend. When I saw that video, I was broken into two. It's not my child, but I wept. I said, God, this can't be happening. Who is advising this woman? Is it Ubin? They should have just kept this thing out of social media. Even if the video was already posted in the social media, the woman could have just kept quiet. If Ubi wanted to help them, he could have hired a lawyer so that they will sue the school. But at least the publicity they gave to this video wouldn't have been given to the video.
That was a gang RAPE.
Which gang RAPE? Which kind of gang be the girl? Is she the one ganging them or them ganging the girl? It's obvious that this girl has been doing this for a long time. A long time.
Exactly what everybody is saying.
The woman should sit down, from their gate man to the driver to the father to any male person that visited their home, to relatives. They should start asking questions. I discussed it with my husband. My husband was like, I don't want to watch the video, but I believe the girl must have been taken by the state. You know, if you were overseas, the state will come and take the child out of that place immediately, because it's not a conducive place for that child. They have failed in their parenting. And everybody that is related to them, that have been to their home and everything, even in the church, even in the school, will be interrogated until they get to the bottom of it. So before these kids get to this extent, that woman, if she had been, on top of the game, she would have known when the child started, when you start. Did you know the name the girl is answering on social media? I can't even say that word in my house. Bad girl and Kerewa.
Fuck.
That's what bad girl Kerewa.
Bad girl Fuck.
That's what it means. And then all the twerking she was doing and all that, she has posted as we
That means Otibegwanya for a very long time.
The girl had posted over 526 videos. I'm gonna ask you,
And all of
Ebony.
them are romantic moves. You
Yeah,
see a lot of
let
romantic
me
moves.
ask you. You
Some
we're
she
always
will be appearing half naked and all that.
right, and then sexualizing her for what, Guano?
Mm,
I've been on YouTube going to 2 years this year. I haven't posted up to 500 videos. So every
mm,
small time this girl has chance, she's dancing in her room, she's posting, and the mother will not go and check the room. From time to time, check on your kids, check on them. Even in my home, even if they are sleeping, I will still come back and touch them to make sure they are even breathing. My own, maybe I'm overdoing it. I have to be there until the pot to hear them that they are breathing. I do that even up until my husband. If I'm not gonna stay in my room for that night, if I'm staying with my little girl, I have to go around. I know it's stress, but it's not stress because God gave you a responsibility as a parent. That's the first assignment God gave you. Making money is not the first responsibility. God entrusted that child in your care. Nurture this child, raise this child on my behalf. And how are we raising them? I'm not against anybody buying phone. I bought phone for my own child, but we had an understanding before I bought the phone because she pleaded for too long. Before I bought the phone, I gave my conditions. I don't want any social media platform until you become of age.
mm.
At the same time, I don't want to exclude them from what is happening. My kids, they have TikTok and they have TikTok accounts. But guess where the TikTok account is? On my own phone.
Mm.
People say when you those on Facebook will be sending you some funny chat messages. I've answered those on Facebook about their messages. I say, you look me finish, go look my profile. The first thing you see in my profile that I'm a mother, I'm a wife,
Mm-hmm.
I'm God's daughter. Before any other profession I was able to acquire in life. So you look that
Mm.
finish, read profile, and to come and tell me you be beautiful. I said, I don't want to see you again. So for some reason, most of them stopped. Or maybe because I haven't been posting my pictures on Facebook, I've not been getting all of them. So my phone password, my kids know it. My phone password, my husband knows it. So if they want to do TikTok, it's on my phone or my own phone. They will do it. I need to know the song they're using for the TikTok. I need to know the kind of dance they are doing for the TikTok.
Mm.
So we should sit up as parents. The mother failed completely. The school, they also have their own issue. They have serious failure on their part. But the foundation is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
If
yeah.
you get,
Let's sorry, before you proceed, I will have a lot of people in the comment section. Let me take them.
okay,
Great daughter, thank you so much for joining me. I've not welcomed you. Thank you. Let me start from the beginning to read the let me see. Okay, Prince host, I did not also see the video. Okay, even me, I didn't see it. Because they say it was on Twitter, but I don't have Twitter account, so I never watched it. And for now, I think it's been restricted that people shouldn't be sharing the video and all that. On point, my sister, you said it all. Many mothers don't know about it, about social media, right? True, social workers will be involved. Okay, you are agreeing with what Oyoyo was saying. It's well, oh, may God help us all as a mother. Seriously, in as much as God is helping, we mothers, we also Oyoyo said be at the top of the game.
we should help ourselves. So
See,
everything,
um,
God, before God is you. God gave
because for
you a
you to say I do, and for you to start wanting to have children,
I'm
you
telling
should
you,
already know the responsibilities.
correct,
This parenting, our African this thing, they are actually the way, just like mental health is very poorly treated. That is how parenting is poorly treated in
correct.
Africa. So Princess said voluntarily or someone was cajoled her to do the video. Okay, Princess, I was still explaining to you. So what really happened is that she said when they went to Dubai, one of her classmates, one of the guys asked her for the charger when they went for breakfast, and there was no teacher. So when she gave the guy the charger, she went back um to her room, that is the 10th floor. And when the guy was done, because her phone was running down, the guy called her to come and pick the charger in his own room. That is second floor. She now
Okay,
went. My
okay,
question is, where
Unique.
are the
Let me
teachers?
come in here, Unique. You gave
Okay.
somebody a charger, eh? The person
Mm.
will now call you to come and collect it.
Come
Where
and
is
pick
your?
it.
Uh,
Are you a smart girl?
are you a 6-year-old?
Mm-hmm. So, Princess, I think you can get the story. So when she now went to pick the charger, according to what they said, that they gave the girl something hard to take, maybe something strong to take, and they now made her to come and be start working on top of the guys. The guys are plenty, according to. I've not watched the video.
Yeah,
So
there
she
should be
was
about
working,
4 or
and
5
they were
boys.
having kerewa. She was kerewaing them in a professional manner, and another guy was making video. So I don't know if it was cajoled or voluntarily, but according to the mother, they said they gave her something. But people that watched the video said from what they were seeing that is not out of any substance taken. So
See,
I think you can get the gist.
I saw the video. It was reverse cowboy. You know, the first time I heard about reverse cowboy in my life was in a
Mm,
story of motherhood live video. That was
mm.
where I had reverse car. I was like, I was typing which one is reverse, you know, curiosity. Because I want to help myself in that department. I said, please, now explain it. Which one is reverse carbon? She was
And
trying
this
to
is a
explain it.
mother of two still asking.
I'm
Imagine.
telling you. And she was like, you have to turn the other way, face the front, to face the back. I say, all these things got me a metric.
I'm telling you, and that's what people that watch that video said. If not somebody experienced, even as a newly married, you might be all those things to do.
I'm
Say,
telling you, I shared
you,
this with a Cameroonian YouTuber. She said, that girl is experienced. So from because she said she didn't remember her Twitter password, so she couldn't see the video. What I did was to see if I can show her the video from my WhatsApp. The moment I place the video on my WhatsApp screen with another phone, WhatsApp will take the video off.
are you serious?
Yeah, everything things like that when it comes to
So
children.
what's happening, man? This thing I never knew.
They will take the video off. She couldn't see it
Then
very
how are
well.
people now sharing it?
Yes, it's already on their phones. They are sharing because they've already downloaded it. You understand? But I was sharing it from Twitter. So it's another network.
Many screen record because I want to watch that video. Let me see.
Nah. I know save it. The video no grease save for my phone. I would have said it to the
Screen
lady.
record be again went there.
You can't. I couldn't save it because here in my country here, anything that concerns the child, even WhatsApp started telling the girl that was trying to share, said this phone call, do you need to report it? Do you need to report this call? I said, see me, see wahala. Before I put myself in trouble.
Yeah, Tonto Dike said she's fighting against to pull it down, that she will pay any amount if anybody can help her pull it down. Okay, no, she said she was going to pay half of anybody that's,
500,000.
yes. So maybe they are working, they went through the whole app to start putting all this sensitivity.
No, it's not even them. It's not even them working. It is the law here. You understand?
Okay, in
On
your
that
side.
internet thing, that's what is.
Because I could remember somebody sent me this Tiwa Savage Bula. I say, when I open it, I quickly deleted. I say, because I try me watch
That's the thing.
the
So
raw ones.
this girl
So
was
let me try to catch up so that we can conclude. I would like to watch the video, and I don't know how to get it. Great daughter, even me, I've not seen, but they said it's now a crime because they are minor. That
It's a
if
crime,
somebody
yeah.
send it to you, or even if somebody having it in their phone, that is a
Yes.
crime.
It's
And
a
I believe
crime,
by
yeah.
now they should have taken it down from Twitter.
Yeah, a sister of mine said that she has the video on her WhatsApp. I told her yesterday, please delete it immediately because don't let the FBI look for you.
Okay. I don't believe it, host. Okay, I don't know what you are not believing because we are. I'm just trying to catching up. I also want to watch it too. I just like Whitey against such. Yes, Whitey, you can. Yeah, that thing can't come to Whitey. I never saw that too. Oh, somebody sent me the
I saw
raw
the
video
Tiwa
of Tiwa.
Zone. I saw
I
Tiwa Zone.
just
That was bad.
that was bad. There was nothing concealed.
at
So
all.
now that is
Honestly,
why a lot of people did not bring it to to YouTube. You can't bring it now. YouTube will fly. It will
YouTube will
even
be.
give you copyright this thing, community guidelines strikes. They will
Yes.
have pulled it down by now. Yes, Princess. I hope you have catch up with the story because I just tried to summarize. Just try to read try to Google it. You see. Unique, send
Go
me,
to
make I
Twitter.
see.
Go
Princess,
to Twitter.
I
Go to Twitter.
don't
You find
have.
it.
They say it's on Twitter,
Mm.
but I don't know. But now you know this kind of thing. Now this kind of thing. Now people they take do somehow business. They will now be say enter
They
one
say
WhatsApp
somebody
group.
is charging 300 naira to send it to you in Nigeria, and people were paying.
Tagging it, make one.
That's the ugly world we live in.
So,
People were
Princess,
paying.
I hope I've done justice by trying to summarize the whole thing. So that was it. When they now came back, they didn't tell the woman what happened. They just told her that they saw the child where she was kissing with another child and that they are already on it and they never, that she shouldn't tell her husband. So it was one of the child's one of the parents of the school that saw it and called the mother. Did you see this video, your child and all that? And the woman now started screaming that it was a gang RAP on her child. But a lot of people that saw the video say it wasn't a RAP. So, okay, RAPE. No, I don't, I meant you were okay, no problem. So, here you um math teacher that was here, she was trying to say that I said that the kind of content that that girl is creating, before you create something, something must influence you. You understand? You now that you love cook, you that you are making cooking video, cooking, maybe cooking is already in you, or you have interest in cooking, or is your passion. You understand? So for her to start making such a content, is from within. Before you make any decision, is from your heart. So that means it's inborn. You
No, no,
understand? Like
no.
it's not inborn. Sorry to
It's
say
not.
inborn. Like
It's not
she
from
has
within.
been instigated within. You
Yeah, no,
understand?
the thing is not from within. It's something she learned, and she learned it on social media. All the dance she was doing. If you check her handle, she's following Nicki Minaj. She'll be following Cardi B. She'll be following Beyonce,
Mm,
Rihanna, Tiwa Savage, and check out these people I just mentioned. If you check out their dance step, everything is sexualized. You understand?
mm,
So she's learning from them. And again, let me look at this from another angle. Assuming this girl is 18 years old and she did this, she'll be a
mm.
millionaire in the next month.
Yes.
You understand? She'll be a big time person in the next month. So the
Because
thing is,
she's trending already now.
and the thing is that she's a minor. So every charter, United Nations, or every country, every treaty, everybody is against the video. Is a huge crime in where I live. When I mean big time, it can send the person mad because they are going to put your name in the registry. You're going to do this. But the point is that she committed this thing with another child. So they are both in the eye of the law. Because when I did my previous video on this, I made reference to Nigerian law. And I cited some Nigerian cases, you understand, and sections that will tell you because of their age that they might not get charged for any offense. Because at that point, it's very difficult for you to determine who is the wrong person and who is the victim. As far as we are concerned, they are both victims. But what I'm saying here, the parents of that girl, they did not just fail small, they failed 360 degrees. Is there any other angle I need to cover? They failed a million times. I'm serious. They failed a million times. See,
Mm.
when you want to buy your small child a phone, and again, if I go back by the video she was posting, 526, right? That means she must have started posting this video during that COVID period 2 years ago. So
And that was when she was 9 years, 8 years.
that's what I'm thinking. So assuming she started posting it 2 years ago when she was 9. So that length of time, the mother did not notice anything different or happening around the child. Even when they will come in the kitchen to cook. Of course, she'll be somebody who likes to play. She'll be dancing, singing some certain song. You're not asking, I beg, what kind of song is that one again? No, they will
But yeah,
think.
is really a very big call to mothers. Do you know I was in a house? There's something that happened I think when I finished service before I came here, I was in a house and this woman she have 4 daughters and the first daughter was pregnant. I was the only one that knew in that compound.
You see?
Up till that girl was 16 weeks, that is almost 4 months. And I was even indirectly, because I'm a medical professional, I do ultrasound. I even scanned the girl, and it's not in my position to tell the mother. Because I have noticed her movements and all that, I approached her. I told her what is happening. Like, wait, during that time, you know how heat used to be in Nigeria. When I come back from work, because we're in the same compound, we all, like with other siblings, will come outside to receive fresh air and will be gisting. This girl will be inside sleeping. So when I even noticed, I approached her. I said, "What is happening to you? What is happening to you?" Then she opened up and she told me she had taken something, but she no offered ihe anụ a ọbara obere, but na ya mara ka ọpụgo ka ọpụbere. So I now told her, okay, come to my center. Let me scan you, because I palpated. I noticed that okay, not there. So I now told her to be confirmed. Let's know more. Come to my workplace. I will scan you and know. Behold, when I put my probe, I scanned her. I saw the bouncing baby boy there juggling. So I now told her that was 16 weeks, or I think 12 weeks plus. That is almost 3 months child, 3 months old child. The mother, upon the whole sign, I was telling them, sometimes the mother will be cooking, she'll be sleeping. I will tell the mother, what's up, so person? She'll now tell me that she's sleeping. I say, in this heat, how can she be sleeping? You'll be the one. Like I was giving her some hints because I can't tell her.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll say, is she okay? Are you sure this girl is okay? I was giving her this whole sign. And this is a woman that have 3 daughters, 1 boy, one male, four girls, one. She's not guided. You understand? I was giving this woman sign, giving her sign. Sometimes I will intentionally ask of the girl. They say she's sleeping. I say, and you are the one cooking, and you are the one washing. Like different occasion. She never asked until when that child has almost reached like 5 months. Then I traveled for Christmas. So when I now called her, because I was telling her to tell her mom, and it's not from my mouth, the thing will come out now. But me, that I'm a stranger, I noticed and then I approached her and I was counseling her. In fact, at the long run, the boyfriend, I even spoke with the boyfriend before the mother knew that the boyfriend told her to whip her. So I now spoke to the boyfriend, told her about, because she's doing her OND. You understand? She was in her last OND level. I told the guy, Wepuya, how, why? I now told she now said they are not financial, this one, they are 2 students. I now talked to them and they now decided to keep. You understand? It was when the child was almost getting to 5 months that I traveled for Christmas and I now called them to check on them. That was when the mother was telling me, Auntie Perpetua, oh, this person have killed me. Auntie Perpetua, so you knew about, if I knew, wait till I want to do before. You understand?
It's not your
I told her to tell you now before I travel. I told her to tell you and I've scanned her. So it's not in my profession to come and start telling you. You are the mother. I now asked her all those while I've been asking you what of this person that she said she never knew, this one, that. No, Nyan. So actually, this thing is a call to mothers to wake up. It is, because when I started this thing, I said this particular topic, it concerns everybody. It concerns everybody because we are mothers to be, we have siblings, we have nieces and nephews. See, so every mother, every woman.
You're taking it too far. I have a daughter the same age with these girls. Have you imagined how I slept? I did not sleep. In fact, I lost sleep. I made that video of mine from 2:30 a.m. till morning, because I'll finish making the video. I'll now say, hey, YouTube restriction. I will go back and delete it. You understand? And then do another voiceover. YouTube will give me a flag. I will go back again. And I started spelling the things out. That video kept me away because I was pained. I put myself in that girl's mother's shoes. That's the only way you can feel empathy for somebody. When you think that situation to be you, then you understand the gravity of what has happened to that girl. I really pray that the girl will not permit herself. Yes, I don't want to use the word because of YouTube. At this point, that girl's supposed to leave that home. She's supposed to leave that home, be somewhere safe, somewhere they can examine her, know what is going on, and also check her for other STDs. Because she was that thing she was doing there. I didn't see any sign of any robber, I'm not sure they had robber. So there are so many things you need to talk this. And when you finish talking to the girl, you'll be able to now ask the question, where did you learn from? Who has been with you? Who has not been with you? Has anybody touched you? And Princess, thank you. I'm going to reach you on IG so that we can discuss on that, okay? I will definitely reach you.
But these children with their age, how can
No, from 11, no. And the thing now, quarter. Okay, on a medical field, you could say that one now.
Because all those
produce na or has spill out anything, but only a stronghold. But
and then there is another side I want us to talk about. There was somebody recording. Then I think they said there was somebody lying down that said you people should not shake the bed.
That one looks so small.
You people should not shake the bed. And then there are other guys, the one they say he was eating hamburger.
They're not guys. Stop saying guys. They are children.
Children. Okay. Now there are like 4 people. Then even the other guy, how comes like mentally in midst of people is another thing. And then
have you asked yourself, why do adults do threesome? Why do people go to do orgies?
Now, look at the angle I'm coming from. Among all those people there, nobody interrupted them to people should stop all these things. This thing is irritating. So that means that clique of friends already, they are already corrupt.
The girl was taking them one after the other. She would do this one and do that one. But I didn't see that happen. I only saw 50-something seconds video. And I was just one guy. But the thing is that the real story was it was taking them one after the other. One was she was even playing with one, giving my boxers jaw, that kind of thing, while she was busy doing a reverse cowgirl on the other one. Then the smaller one that is wearing a yellow shirt, that they should stop shaking the bed, that he wants to sleep. Let me tell you, this case is beyond just that girl and the boy. That case is about the whole all the kids in that room, all of them.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Mental evaluation. They need serious counseling because what they saw and witnessed, if that happens to be their first time, is going to shatter their growing up.
I don't think that should be there. That is the angle I'm coming from. That even those kids too, maybe Chago, those people, all of them. You imagine
how most of them must have heard about it, talk about it, play about it, but not. I don't believe all of them must have committed that particular act. You understand? Let me just excuse them that maybe some of them have not gotten to that extent, but they discuss about it, they chat about it, they laugh about it. When you go to
probably
Twitter,
watch it,
or they watch it on their phone. When you go to Twitter, if you type their school name and then say video and type video, it will now bring another video up. When they were in science lab, the way you're doing titration in science lab and all of that. One girl was on top of a boy doing the same kiriwa in the class in hot afternoon, no, not in the night. And somebody was busy videoing them. The uniform for that school was green and white. So that means that these things are so common back home because the teachers are not careful, because the reporting system is porous, because the person videoing them has the right to report to a teacher. You understand?
Exactly.
But they will not, because they're all enjoying it. It might be their turn tomorrow. Maybe they are taking turn. You'll be watching the teacher to know when the teacher will look at us. Then you just give us sign. Then we'll adjust. then this person is videoing it. So that next time when they gather, they will watch it and laugh. Hey, see how the girl was doing you. Hey, my own time, they could have video you. To them, it's fun and it's play. But they don't know the consequences of what they are doing, how it's going to torture them for the rest of
Which one is that they don't know? Yo, I could remember when
no.
we are growing up that they'll tell you, okay, Patugaka here. Yeah, you don't get belly. I when you say my you they run like say
I
like for
know.
me, even as at secondary school, I never shake to guys because they told me, okay, Metugaka, if you shake any man, you don't get belly. So
That's
I
the
think
thing.
all these things, moral
That's the same
value too.
knowledge. That's the same.
Moral value. Parents should cultivate these moral values in children.
But the thing, we can't teach our children woke up you get belly. No. We
Of
have to
course,
spell
not
it.
in this recent
Yeah, we
age
have to
again now.
spell it the way it is. If you get
Of
entangled with a child, a male child, once you start seeing your period, you can get pregnant. I'm
mhm.
already talking to my daughter and I'm praying I don't want the period to come until she gets at least to 13. But because they're already fully grown, hey,
You know,
leave
a
the
female
fear.
child, they are really bunch of work.
Yeah, I was already talking to her. So last time when I started noticing that she's growing very big, I had to go and buy, smaller size of sanitary things. I even bought the one they saw sanitary underwear, the one that you don't have to put anything, just wear it in case of emergency in school. So I'm here thinking about how to protect my child. And someone else, school will call you. You say you're going out of Lagos when you come back. That means that child is not important. Your priority, first priority in life as a mother is your child. Once God gave you that child and you bet the child, your status have changed. It's not just me and me alone, or me, my husband. No. There is a little thing put in your hand, just like an egg, very fragile. If you don't handle where it breaks. That's how I see children. And in that first responsibility God called you on earth and gave you, in fact, not only did you break that, you disappointed God and even society and even those enjoying the video. You disappointed every one of them. They're enjoying the video in the secret, but in the real world, they will come and tell you, hey, you did not do well. So that's the thing we are talking about. Have a relationship with your child. It's very, very key, because if that woman had had any relationship with her child, after the school called her, she went to meet with school. It took her 1 month to know what was going on in her child's life. You
And it's
drop
not
her.
like she's in boarding, she goes from
She's
home.
not in boarding school. You'll be bringing her every morning. When you get to the school gate, she doesn't want to come out. You didn't know she has that's why she doesn't want to go to school. You
Mm.
did inquire, ask her, "Nne, why are you not interested in going to school again? What happened? Can you
Even
talk to
if the
me?"
mother is not this thing, look at Sylvester's own that they were just saying that Sylvester, when they were taking him back to school, he never wanted to go back to school. You understand? So I think that's what I said before the when we started, that this thing is a call, is a call. Like when we talk about it, we should learn from it. I know I'm not there, but then I'm not there yet, but then we are penning some things down, preparing
Correct.
for the future.
Correct. When I made my video, I said, if you're a parent or intending parent, you need to watch this video. You
Yeah.
understand? Some of these things are not just that we want to give you, but you want to share what you know, what you think that can help others. See, once it's 8 o'clock in my house, my daughter's phone goes off because she knows that's the time to retire. She can't have access to. If I want to use her phone after 8 o'clock, you know the way we do watch me, I watch you. If I want to use her
Mm.
phone to watch, I don't see all my videos on her phone because of the way the phone has been set up. She can't have access to this discussion we're having today because it's past her age grade. YouTube will do that job for you. So when we
Mm.
start by setting the things, priorities right, then we know that we now have small things to conquer. In this my video, and maybe I didn't say it well, a relative of ours here from my husband's side, they came from Nigeria. They are now living here. So I saw her daughter's video on Instagram, on TikTok. I said, wow. I was telling my kids, I said, you guys cannot do this kind of video. She said, okay, mom, I know. So I now asked my relative, I asked her, I do have a TikTok account. She said no. Are you on Instagram? She said no. I said, you mean to tell me you don't have any of, so also know that even Facebook said that she hardly goes to Facebook. I said, how do you know what your daughter posts on Instagram, on TikTok? She said that her younger sister used to check on the girl. I said, the only thing I would advise you, download those apps. I'm not here to parent your child, but download those apps. So you see for yourself. The daughter is already in college, you understand? Already in college, but the kind of dance she will dance. And then when you know these kind of dresses that you have, there will be nothing in front. The V-neck will go all the way down. They have small bobby, so they don't need to wear bras. But that place is bare. My child can't wear that kind of a thing to come and dance on social media. You know what it means? You're telling the dark web, I am available. You can chat me. You can send me messages. Once you start doing that kind of dance, people that do not have conscience, those creeps, they will get into your inbox and start telling you how beautiful you are. Start telling you how they wish
Because
they could.
that's the message they are sending now.
That's the thing.
When you
So
send a message, they will perceive it. Just like there was
absolutely.
one video I was watching. Somebody said he was analyzing something. Said that lady, that particular lady, she wasn't getting views on TikTok until she now started dressing half naked and all that. Come and see her view increased.
Yeah.
She became a millionaire with million views, million followers on TikTok.
Absolutely. But the thing is that person is an adult. You understand? So
Mm,
they can afford to
mm,
do what they want. Like I said before, if this girl were to be 18, will not be speaking this grammar. She might even
yeah.
not go to college again and she'll be very comfortable for the rest of her life. You understand? But the thing is that they have committed error, both
Mm.
her mother and everybody that has helped that girl. She didn't just wake up knowing those things.
OG, thank you so much for joining. You're welcome.
So the whole situation is so messed up, and in fact, anybody that advised that woman, do now do her justice by telling her to go and make that video and make those claims. I categorically said it in my video that those claims the woman made cannot be justified, even in the court of law, because you can't say who did the other. Okay, that's the way I look at it.
Hmm. Is it my network or your network or yo? I know
I
mine
think your
froze.
network is freezing.
So thank you everyone for joining. OG, you are here. Thank you so much. You say unique, my new friend in your silly. Did you watch the cartoon Tom and Jerry this morning? I saw your live because my friend Princess shared you out. Oh, thank you so much, Princess, for sharing me. Thank you, OG, for coming. So grab me right so that we can become fam too. Princess, hey,
Absolutely.
why you ate my jolly pudding? OG said, yo, you're welcome back. I don't know if it's my network or your network. Yo, hey, are you still making those chicken salad? True, I don't forget there are savages and predators that they are out there. Kids hardly know exactly. Parents, parents should teach them, yeah. Post your network. It's evil all over the world. Pay attention. Satan is real, and also God is real too. Yeah, seriously, because the way the devil is going around now, like capturing souls with these social media things, is something else. Is something else. So many people do a lot of things to get views, and you find out that all this silly content, they are actually the ones that you will now see them having views, having followers, and you now be wondering what are people even gaining from here. Thank you, OG, for being here. You're welcome back. I don't even know.
I've been here. Oh, is your internet that is shaking because I can't even see your face
Oh,
right now. But I've
are
been
you
here.
serious?
And I'll be stepping down
Okay.
in the next few minutes. You know, I've been on live stream since 12 p.m. That's
Yes, 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 yes. You've really done well. But Oyoyo, there is something I want to ask. Two things
Mhm.
I want to ask. I'm asking the first question. Where was the teachers, since they said they safeguard these children, that there were enough security according to the school, that they put
Mm.
the girls at 10th floor and the boys at second floor? Where were the teachers when she moved from the 10th floor to the to the second floor?
So,
Then another
okay,
question is,
okay, let me
all
answer
these
the first one.
children inside
Mhm.
that room, why can't any of them voice out? Why can't any of them stop it? Like, you guys should stop this. This is not nice. This is not good. So that shows that this our society is already having K-leg in terms of children growing up.
All right, let me answer the first question you said. I also talked about that, but they said that the way it worked for them, or how they did it, was the teachers will go around all the rooms, because they went with about 70 students. So they will go around to check on them and then put time out, sorry, light out, just like they do in boarding school. So it's time for everybody to sleep. And the round time for teachers to go around the rooms, we are 12 midnight. So by the time they did the round at 12 midnight, the girl was with the girls in the girls' room. So when they now did light out, it's sleeping time. So the teachers as well will go and sleep. You can't stand at their door monitoring them 24 hours. No. So if that's what happened, that means this girl, she has perfected her game. She was with her friends on the teachers did their final round, and then light out before she sneaked out to do what she wanted or had wanted to do, because she was interested in that thing. That was why she went there. It wasn't just that the guy asked for a, what is it called, a charger. And then the second question about other
Mm-hmm.
boys being in the room. There is this thing kids do. You don't want to route out your friend, that you're the one that reported the issue, because you're not going to, one, have friends anymore in school. You understand? You're going to be ostracizing from your friends group, kind of. They're going to tell you don't belong here anymore. We don't want to have anything. After all, you're the one that reported. So I believe they don't want to get into that kind of situation in school, because it could be classmate thing, it could be friends, it could be, group mates in school. They don't just want to say, I am the black sheep. Nobody wants to be the one they're pointing finger at. The one on the yellow dress tried to say that they should stop this, that they're shaking the bed and he wants to sleep. And also we should remember they are kids. And another thing we should also remember, boys and girls are not the same when it comes to having sense on time. Boys, they kind of have
Mm.
delayed kind of way to react to things. But girls, their mouth run. Ta, 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 ta. If the reverse were to be the case here, one of the girls would have called the teacher. That one I know is guaranteed. Say, no, 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 I'm not going to be part of this. Hey, I must tell my mother what is happening. I'm going to call my mommy right now. Girls, we know how to react very fast with our words and our drama. But boys,
Even before they come back safe from the trip safe, the parents will have known.
yes, now they will, at least one or two persons would have told their parents if they were girls. But because these ones, I know, it's like, why do you think they have all those cult groups in the university? They agree on something, they go by it. But girls, no. Somebody will say, no, my mom, no, 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 I'm going to share this with somebody. One person will say that. So it's different between boys and girls. And I believe that was why they were able to hide it for over a month before it came to the internet.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Princess Beyond Passion, I hope you catch up with the gist, because that is just the saga everywhere. Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful contribution. It's really an eye opener for everyone, an eye
It
opener
is.
for
It is.
potential mothers, for
Uh-huh.
mothers to be. Ah, God, I don't even know. Do you
Yeah,
know one thing
Princess
that
is
baffles
asking a
me is
question.
that
Yeah, Princess, what happened? They went to Dubai and came back in March. So when they came back in March, school did not inform the girl's parent what happened. And then, you know, Nigerian school now, they want to like cover everything because of their reputation and also their money they are collecting from schools. So based on that, they did not inform the parents. So even when they called the girl's mother, according to the girl's mother, she said that they told her it was a kissing game through what they did through true or dare kissing game. And that's where I still hold that woman responsible. They told you such a thing. You did not get home, have a one-on-one discussion with your child to know what really happened in Dubai. You understand?
Tell
You
me
did
the
not.
truth.
It
Tell
took
me all
one
that
month.
happened.
Every morning you drop her at school. Other parents will be seeing you, and they've already seen the video. They'll be looking at you as somebody that wear the back of cloth come school. You don't know what they are looking at you funny. And your daughter is telling you, I don't want to go to school, mommy. I don't want you. You could not ask her, Nne, what is going on? Why is it that you don't want to go to school anymore? 1 month. You understand? So, and the school were busy calling the girl up and down, running pregnancy tests and maybe other tests as well to determine if the girl was pregnant and all of that. They were gathering their information without telling the girl's parent. They ran pregnancy tests without
That's
the
very
consent
wrong.
of the girl.
That's very wrong.
Anyway, this discussion will continue. I will be stepping down now, Unique. I just had to come here to support my girl. That's why I came around. And let me
Thank you
get
so
do some
much.
things with
And
my
you also
team.
made a very, very impact contribution. So it's really an amazing one. I said that your video, every mother, everybody needs to watch that video because you really shared amazing tips that can help parents in this recent age, because this our computer age is becoming something else. You know, one
It
thing
is
I
so
was saying is
scary.
that
Unique, do you know my daughter that is 8 is the one teaching us things about how to do Zoom. When the Zoom, she was no, you have to do a Zoom background. You can get Zoom background. I say, where did you learn this thing now? Because they did homeschool for almost 2 years. So, mommy, I don't want this background. Can I change the background to princess looking, to this, that? She was just, I say, 8-year-old. When I was 8, I was still running around with my panties in the house, trying to be a
Pante.
queen. I'm telling you.
You
So
know,
we
that
need
was what I said when I started this thing. I said, these computer age children, everybody needs to tighten up, all mothers, not only mothers, even fathers, because it takes two to make a child. So it takes two
to raise the
to
child.
train the child.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they should tighten up their belt. Tighten up their belt. I could remember, do you know my hair? I didn't braid hair until I'm in SS3 because they feel that
Your own
when you
better
start
pass
braiding
me. My
hair,
own was until after secondary school.
that
After
was
we went to
SS3 now.
all
It
girls
was,
school.
I started making hair now so that I can make a graduation hair. That was when we were already rounding up. You
No.
see, I never used telephone till I finished secondary school. So you see, but these days you see a child like here. I don't know if it happens in any other country. When you see small child, they wear hair like this, your own or yo-yo, and you see them doing like this, doing like I say, there's no more small child in this world again.
No, things have really, really changed. And because things change, we also need to change up our game, if I will put it that way.
Mm,
We can't
mm,
raise our children the way we were raised, because that
mm,
means you don't even think well about your child.
mm.
I don't like social media. I don't like social media. Not when you're having teenagers in the house. You must like social
Exactly.
media. When I
It's
mean is
true.
they must.
I really love that point you made because it has I've been seeing the evidence, but now I now understand why we need to also follow those things. This
Yeah,
particular woman,
you know why I got into
woman.
TikTok? It was my daughter.
Mm,
She was the one that came. Mommy, no, you don't TikTok. I said, okay, fine. Initially, when I said the TikTok, she downloaded the TikTok. I said, okay, let's set it. We were setting it together and all of that. Because they wanted to have TikTok. I said, no, okay, let me. Eventually, I agreed on my phone. So I monitor when they do the TikTok dance, the kind of dance they
mm.
pick to, like,
The people
do
they
the
follow.
TikTok. So people shouldn't just say, I am old school. Forget that old school. Come down
Mm,
to the level of your children so that you can be
it's
able
true.
to catch them.
Mm,
And once they get to age 12, forget that child. So if you don't start on time and they get to age 12, the age of Yeah, my friends, I want to talk to my friends. I'm just in my bedroom. I don't want disturbance. That means that's over for that person. So if you don't do it on time, you're going to do extra work to see if you can catch it.
It's true. Thank you so much, Princess Beyond Passion. Like what you said, I told you of that same woman that the child was pregnant under her nose till four
Uh-huh.
months. She never knew,
Mm-hmm.
and that same woman, Assisi, she's on Facebook, but her second to last daughter started sharing men. Like she will snap a picture, one kind of picture, and she'll post with a man. At the time, I now chatted her, I now asked her, are you engaged? Are you married? I know why I'm asking. Why should you be a small girl? You need a picture with different men. You will now be posting it. I said, and I told her the implication. The implication, you are telling your future suitors that we are taking. That
Mm-hmm.
was when she now stopped.
You
Now
see?
I said something in that your premiere. My niece, although she's already in university, she was making content on IG. We never knew. And one day I stumbled on it and I was wowed by her content. Like she was making beautiful content.
You see?
And the mother never knew. The mother never knew. The day I was talking with the mother, I was like, do you know your daughter have such accounts on IG? Do you know she makes so content? She was like, wow, how? And I told her, see the content she's making, oh, but I love what she's doing. Then she now said she wants to see. And I told her, have you been are you on IG? She said no. But I used to see her on IG, but maybe somebody hacked her account. She now said she wants to see the video. I now do screen record and send to her. She was, wow, that one was impressive. You understand? Now, if you now take it to the other hand, what of if the child was making
A
a
bad
negative
content.
things or bad this thing, we wouldn't have known. And that thing would have influenced the life of the child. So I think
Absolutely.
this your point. I really go. I think I agree with it. Every mother, any social media your child is, you need to be there. And there's something you said. Me, I don't think that one is necessary. You said you should follow them. Now,
Ah,
if you follow them,
hey,
if
you're
you
a
follow them on
silent
the social
follower
media,
now.
they might not be making those things that they want you
No,
to.
you're a silent follower because they don't know that you're
Exactly.
there.
That's what I want to point out. I'll just be
You're going
following
to
you with.
follow them, but you're not telling
Mm,
them you're following them. They won't even know you have those apps. Or you're
exactly.
using it to put a check in
Mm,
case. So that
mm,
before it will go viral, you already seen the video. If you put it on notification, and then you're calling her immediately. I need this thing that put down immediately.
exactly.
You
Exactly.
understand?
Because that day, that girl, the one I said she posted with a different man, there was a day she posted almost half, she was showing cleavage, so many things. I have to call her. I'm not her mother, but she's my daughter. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I have to call her. I said, go and delete that video. Go and delete that picture. A girl like you cannot be posting such a picture. That was how she went and deleted it. You imagine. So, and if and I believe all these things, all these pictures, and these are the kind of things you create attract the kind of people in your life, your followers. You
Yeah.
understand?
I was telling my daughter, was it yesterday or yesterday night. I say, the way you dress is the way you're going to be addressed, even in school.
Exactly.
If your classmates see you that you dress very responsibly, before they will even see any ugly thing about you, they will think twice because they know
Mm,
this girl. Oh, no, 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 you don't mess with her. She's not those people seeking for attention. And I'll ask her, why do you think people wear crop tops? Why do you think they wear spaghetti to school? That if they move their hand, it seems as if you want to see their boobies. Because they are telling everybody in school, I am beautiful and I'm available.
mm,
My daughter was like, Mommy, are you serious? I say, absolutely. So
mm-hmm,
if you start making videos, for example, doing that, people, we call them people in the dark web. They are very smart with their phone and you don't see their faces. And the next thing you're going to see, you start getting things on the inbox. The first time I bought my daughter a laptop because I needed her to learn how to type. If you see how these American kids type on the keyboard, hey, you'll be like, are they machines? So I needed
mm,
her to start. She was writing stories when she was about seven, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. She was writing stories. I said, okay, fine. I'm tired of dragging my laptop with you. I'm gonna get you one. So you can write all your stories. By the time you make a book, I'm going to publish. So I got her that thing. The first thing I did was to get a plaster, bandage, to seal the camera end of the phone. The camera you're using to see my face now. And why did I do that? That was the first precaution I did. Why did I do that? So anybody that happens to, if I find her online, will not see her face first. Because once they see that is a child, they will now be quiet and be monitoring
Mm.
that child. And that's how they
Mm.
get into that child's life. So she was like,
Mm.
Mommy, why did you steal my camera? I say, you can only take it off when you're doing online tutoring. That's the only time you take it off. Apart from that, leave it sealed. Yeah, so all these small things, we have to be wise. Nobody taught me all this. I do research. I
We
Google things.
develop it.
I'm
Mm.
telling you. And I watch some. If you come to my house, what I watch on TV is everything that relates to law and intent, criminal mind, SUV. Those are the things I watch because you learn something from it to know what is happening in the society you live. Buying a smartphone is okay, it's good and fine, but how smart are you with that phone? Is that phone smarter than you as a parent? Is that phone being engineered and monitored and controlled by a child? Those are the things we need to actually take care, hold ourselves responsible when the child is falling. Don't look for the school failed in their responsibility. No, not just the school. The woman failed as a parent. Before you blame the school, accept your own responsibilities. And when you accept your own fall, you'll be able to know how to start tackling it. But if you're still pointing the finger at someone else, you haven't
Mm.
accepted that you did wrong.
Yeah,
So,
that is why some people were saying that the school doesn't have magic. That it is the culture, what you inculcate in your children that they tend to develop. Like
correct.
it has they are different part of life. If you teach your child morals, she will grow up with morals. That school, if a child is already spoiled at home, it will be difficult for school to to tame them.
Absolutely. Have you thought about what the church is? That's how I look at schools. The church is like a laundry place. And Jesus said, leave them, let all of them come in. Jesus did not say, let the good ones come in. The bad ones, you guys should figure yourself out. No. And
Exactly.
because it's a laundry place, you come there and you're washed and you're clean. But the way school is open to everybody. They
Everyone.
have their own rules
The
and
good, the
regulations.
bad, the ugly.
The ugly. There are rules and regulations. Once you have a class, you're in class. I don't want to hear your phone ring. Nobody plays with the phone. Nobody answered with the phone. And whereby you fail to obey the rules, the first time they will give you warning. The second time they will write you up. No, this first time warning. The second time they will seize your phone for maybe a day or some hours. Then the third time, when it gets to the fourth time, you will be suspended. So when I was giving my daughter phone, I say, I know this is a big distraction, but remember my condition, no social media. And the day you drop a grade, is A grade, that A honor roll. You started it when you were in elementary school. It's not now because I bought you phone that you now start being a B member. No, the day your grade drops, just consider yourself phone less. You don't have a phone. So my daughter is always very careful. No matter what the phone is, so my grade, my grade, my grade. And I've told her, I don't want to hear any bad news from school. I don't want to. I don't want to hear that they gave you a warning. May I for and can a letter because they will write to me. And when I go to meet with the school, I will tell them, see, I'm from Africa. We believe in discipline. If you think my child is missing it, don't hesitate to give me a call. If you can't call me, send me an email. This is the email that I can answer any point in time. Even if I'm in the church, I might look at it a little bit. Do you understand? So the teachers, they know that this woman is so serious with her child. I'm not there to tell you because they don't flog the kids there. But please, don't tell me, no, she's a good student. No. I need her to work extra hard. From when they were the first day of school, That's what I keep saying until they get to. My daughter is in 6th grade. I've said this thing for more than how many years now. I've been saying the same thing. Please, I'm not, you know how they do their own school system here. If your child is not smart, that child will never be intelligent. They will not fail a child in school. For example, they will tell you, yeah, she just needs to do a little. I say, madam, I don't need she needs to do a little. I need her to do extra work. If there is anything you're going to do on your part to make her do that extra work, please help me. So we need to be responsible for some certain things. We need to hold ourselves accountable. You understand? So that on that day, you tell God, I did my best. I tried my best as a child,
Yes,
as a mother.
exactly.
Look at it. You saw how I started. You saw what I did. You saw it. You know it all. You don't just leave your child in the hands of your nanny because you can afford house help. I bet you this child was raised by a house help because the mother
Possibly.
was busy doing business, working on chasing money up and down.
Mm.
People should wake up. I have house help. I can't remember the last time I gave my children. I prepare them in the morning. That's what we get to hear on YouTube. You know what that house help is doing to your child in the bathroom? Is it that will be another topic for another day? My secondary school friends, when we were the first year in our university, we were like sharing experience. A boy told us that the first person that got serious with him was their housemaid. I said, where were your mom? Where was your mother? He said, mommy went to school now. Daddy was in the shop, and that is it. I said, can you imagine? That was what I heard in my first year in school. I was very, very shocked. So that's a boy.
There was somebody that said that in an interview today on IG. She said that 80% of people she knows were taken by their close relatives.
Relatives. That's just
Either
it.
they are maid, they are, in fact, like
Their
they are
uncles,
yeah,
drivers, gardeners, steward,
eighty
anything you can
percent
think
of the
of.
people she knows. And you
So
saw
I
that
was like,
woman on IG that she was tackling one man that we are chatting her. Is it 15 years old child? Hey, they said now parents should parent their children like a hawk, like I be like
absolutely.
a lion. No loopholes at all.
That's
Yo,
true.
please, on the final one, I want to just shed little light. I want to hear your opinion. Was the school right for suspending the girl, sending her suspension letter?
No, no, the school wasn't just right because they need to suspend all of them in that room. All of them. And the reason
Not
why I
only
say
the girl.
not only the girl, all of them in the room, because if it took them that long, that means they did not share that news the moment they left there. Okay, so all of them, they are all accomplices to that particular act. All of
Mm-hmm.
them, both the one on yellow dress, the one saying "I leave me alone," the one throwing boxers, all of them. At least one person should have reported to the school the next day after the night. So
Mm.
suspending that girl alone is just witch hunting, if I will use that word. That's absolutely wrong. What happened to the boy that she was riding with? What happened to the person that made the video? They're all accomplices. All of them would have been suspended if the school wanted to set the standards straight. That's
Mm-hmm.
how they go about it, not just one person. The girl did not commit the act alone. She
Alone.
committed it with other people.
It's a man's word now,
No,
every
it's
time.
not a man's word, though. No more.
That
Women
is
are
why, in
above
fact,
now.
the whole thing, all the whole thing, all every of them
Host,
have their own
host,
side too.
I have to leave now. My
Okay,
daughter will
okay.
be
Thank
at
you.
the
Yes,
door
yes.
in the
Thank
next
you so
minute.
much.
Let me run to
Okay.
go get her. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank
much
you
for
so much.
having me.
God bless you for your wonderful contribution and your impact.
Thank you so
Ah,
much, sis.
thank you. So, Princess Beyond, that is what has been happening. I don't know who and who are still in the building, but those are the things that have been happening and the saga everywhere. So, when you see Chrisland school saga, this is what is happening. Like I said before, our country there, Nigeria, our dear country, Nigeria, is from one crime to the other, excuse me, from one crime to the other, from one crime to the other. When you are talking of this one, before you know it, the greater one will happen. Before you know it, another one. And the worsen the whole matter is that when another one happen now, you see how they will drop this one. Nobody will ever talk about it again. Like this Sylvester, oh, nobody is talking about it again. I know the man that burnt the wife and the brother, people are still talking about it small, small. But you can see this one have come and overshadow everything. So that is one thing about it. The only thing is that we'll just keep making our own. Mr. Rock said we should, that is their own cup of tea. I said it's not their own cup of, it is their cup of tea, but it's still our cup of content. Because when we make content like this, we also learn. At least Oyoyo have shared her own safeguard measure that she's using. At least for me, I know I've penned down so many things from that Oyoyo's video and even from this interaction here for future purpose, because we are getting there very soon. Thank you, Stella Voice. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone in that room, all, because at least one person would have reported, and why didn't they? Yes, that is it. Oh. And you see, the school now went and suspended only the girl, which is very bad. And all that is very bad. So thank you, everyone. We are going to end it here. If you're already a parent, please, 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 if you are a parent and you are seeing this video, please, 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 like tightening your belt, because children of these days are no longer the children we used to know. They are computer age children. On IG, I can see some children. There was a child I saw. Is it 2 months old or even 24 hours? If you see the child already turning the head, there's the one I saw, 4 days, the child is already moving head. I say, the neck is already strong. So children's times are really changing, and people should change to match to it. Because it's the spirit of lawlessness too heavy in that. I'm telling you, my sister, every time, like sometimes I used to wonder, like this one now you hear, like that Sylvester own, you would think that is the highest crime that they can ever commit in school. And tomorrow you wake up and hear another one way past that one. Like this one now, imagine. So tomorrow now you still hear the one way past this one. Sometimes I used to wonder how people they even sit down, manufacture this crime, manufacture this arrow abomination that they are doing. It's just God that will help us. Seriously. So every parent should tighten they should buckle up their belts in terms of their children. All this app, you see this TikTok. What TikTok is doing to so many people, because of content, all this content, what is doing to people. So many people are dying because of TikTok, because of social media. So let's just guide our children rightly. I won't say that they should not use phone, but then they should use phone at the right age when they can, and parents should monitor what they do. You understand? And sometimes all these things are still from parents, because you can't give what you don't have. Some parents, because of the way they live, because of their own lifestyle, it will tend to their children will tend to copy from them. So I think there are so many things in parenting. I know I'm not there yet, but I'm learning, and we pray that God will help all of us to parent well, because family is our primary assignment on earth. If we fail in our family, I don't know where we want pass again. So God will just help us, because when things like this happen, we are not talking about it because Chrisland will come and see this video, because I don't know if they will see it, but we are talking about it because of other people, so that another thing will not happen. Another similar thing will not happen to us, just like Osinachi. When Osinachi died, there are so many people that open up. There are so many people that woke up from their slumber and say, no, this kind of thing cannot happen to them again. So that is why we'll make some content from things that are happening. Oh, some parents think it's civilization to allow kids. God help us. Amen. Yes, some parents think that it's civilization, but then they should monitor it. They should monitor them. Like for me, I never used phone. I know that time phone were expensive. It's not like now. I never used phone till I graduated from secondary school. That was when I got my first phone. And I never braided my hair until I got to SS3 because they feel that okay, that was the age. But the reverse is the case these days. So many people are just doing so many things. Yes, we are in a world of technology. If you get a phone for your child, you should be able to monitor it, especially when they are still underage. That is my own. Thank you so much. We are going to call it a night now so that we can go and support other people and do other things. Thank you all for your wonderful contributions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate. And the deed has been done. I just pray that the children will not, they should not become worse than they have become. Like they should just get, what do they call it? Therapy to become better persons. Great job there. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your wonderful contribution also. So, guys, thank you all. Have a peaceful night rest. Let's be guided and be the lion parents. Let's be the lion parents. Ah, no dulling moments these days. So monitor everything. And if you want to hear some tips, Oyoyo have shared amazing tips on how to parent in this recent age, in this modern age, our proper way to parent. So do check out Oyoyo's world for that video. She shared amazing tips on how to tips that can help you in this recent age in terms of parenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate your time, your contributions, and your presence here. God bless you all. Good night. Thank you. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you, Princess Beyond Passion, Stella, Voice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where did they off the thing again? Good night, everyone. Bye bye.